Hey everyone, it's Deli here and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. It's very familiar for those of you guys who have been watching this channel for a long time, but for those of you guys who are new to the channel, we're doing what we call a speed build. And basically it's where I have renovated in this particular video, or built something, sped up the footage, and now I'm watching it back with you guys whilst commentating over it. If I could build this fast in The Sims 4, I would be in a science lab because I would have a very incredible brain. That's not the case. Well, my brain is incredible if you don't mind me saying myself. But yeah, no, this is sped up footage. So I just want to let you guys know who haven't seen this kind of thing before. I used to do a ton of this on my channel. Like we used to do speed builds all the time. And then I kind of got into the groove of doing real-time builds where I just kind of commentate as I built. So let me know in the comments down below if you prefer seeing this time lapse, or if you prefer, you know, episodic let's builds, or just a let's build all in one go edited down. Let me know, because we've got some videos coming up in December and I want to make sure that you're getting what you want in your inboxes so we can all have a happy December. For this video, we're actually renovating the Pleasant Sister home in the Sims 4 University world of Brightchester. So this house was a Max's build, and the funny thing about it was it had so many base game pieces. Like the whole build is almost all base game. And I just find that really funny because it's a brand new expansion. I think they should be experimenting with all of the new items that come in the pack, or at least 50-50, you know, 50% base game, 50% new. But these builds were very much base game dominated. And the other crazy thing is there's so many new windows. I just thought it was the perfect time to be utilizing them. It's also not like this is in a world where, I don't know, half the pack is futuristic and then this part of the world is in the past, so they can't use futuristic items. I don't know, that was a really bad example, but it's not like they couldn't have used these items, so that confused me a lot. And I definitely wanted to take this opportunity to use as many of the university expansion pack items as possible. So that's what we're doing. And the Pleasant Sisters, if you don't know anything about them, they were a family in a previous Sims game and created by The Sims. So when you went into a game, they already lived in a home and they already had a little bit of storyline going on. They're twins, Angela and Lilith. Lilith, it's kind of like Angel and Devil. Lilith is like the sister who's naughty, who maybe the parents don't like as much, or the parents have more difficulty with. Angela's like the perfect princess who's like a good sim and loves to be neat and whatnot. And then Lilith is like the slob. So they're opposites. And usually in the builds, and in this build, Lilith had a really dark room with like a single bed and a smaller room, whereas Angela had the top floor, a much bigger room, and it was all light and bright. And it kind of gives the idea that Angela's the preferred sister, or the more spoiled one. So, and I remember in the previous Sims game that they were in, their dad was having an affair with the maid, and I just loved that little storyline. I was like, oh, this is so spicy. So yeah, we're rebuilding their house because in my university Let's Play, we've just moved into this home to live with these girls. And the storyline we went with was that their dad was a professor at the university, so their parents, having a lot of spare money, decided to invest in a university property which he could stay in while he worked there. And then the girls, when they went to university, they are now able to stay in the home that he stayed in. So the home, I wanted it to look quite upmarket because it is in this university town, which I think looks very expensive and bougie. Like I feel like you'd pay a lot for the homes here. And I also thought that because of that, it would be furnished really nicely, but I definitely want it to look a little bit more like their mum had kind of decorated it herself, and now that they've moved in, they've added a few student things. So the house is very like classic looking, a little bit posh looking. And then there's things like little fairy lights and keg stands and easels and study books everywhere, and that's obviously what the girls have now brought into the home. So in our Let's Play, Lilith wanted to throw a party and the house got trashed, and then Angela was kind of annoyed because She's trying to keep her parents' house looking beautiful, and Lilith is just like trashing the place, and Angela's the one picking up all the pieces afterwards and cleaning up after her. So it has been fun to include this in the Let's Play a little bit. And yeah, I've been enjoying exploring the university pack in our Let's Play too. I definitely think our last couple of Let's Plays have been a little less story driven than the ones I've done in the past, where we've really focused a lot on storylines, and you know, those storylines are what's driving the Let's Play as opposed to exploring the pack. Whereas the last few Let's Plays we've done, we definitely have been focusing on gameplay, where its purpose is to explore the pack and figure out how the new expansions or game packs work. And I have been noticing that a lot of you guys aren't enjoying that angle as much. Like, you want the storylines more so than just exploring the pack and new interactions and all of that. So I'm thinking the next Let's Play we do will either be a story-driven Let's Play, or I'm also very tempted to do like another sim self, like a my dream life but slightly different. Why did I pause here? Was I getting like a drink of water or something and forgot to stop recording? Well, we can just watch the little green plum bob go round and round in circles, and hopefully at some point my past self will come back. There we go, she's back, you guys. She's back in action. So yeah, I think that I am really tempted to do like a sim self Let's Play, because it's always fun making yourself and then creating a life that you control, you know? I think I would enjoy doing that again. And now that we have a lot more packs, it could be interesting. Like, we have celebrity packs, we have I didn't even think we had seasons when I did my sim self Let's Play. My dream life, did we? I can't remember. So let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in that as well. I feel like this video is like a recap of what's next on the channel. I definitely didn't intend to do that, but it's just turning out this way. I think also a lot of you guys have been asking about live streaming. I live stream on Twitch, a lot of Sims. I love live streaming. I unfortunately backed off live streaming in a big way this year because I was doing so much travel. I traveled a lot. I don't know if you guys realized how much I was traveling, because I was uploading pretty much throughout the whole year. But from travel, I got sick a few times, and then I'd be pre-recording for the next travel. And to be honest, live streaming just really got put on the back burner. And I feel really bad about that, because a lot of you guys are still subscribed to my Twitch channel, which is absolutely incredible. So anyone who's still subscribed, I appreciate it so much. I definitely haven't forgotten about you guys. That's so sweet of you. If you've had to unsubscribe, totally understand. You know, we only have so much money. You gotta be careful where you put it, and that's totally fine if you had to unsub. But I want you to know that I'm wanting to make a return to live streaming, but what's holding me back right now is actually my puppy Bowser. I've only had him for 2 weeks, and he is still settling in. He's only 12 weeks old. So he needs a lot of attention, and he interrupts me a lot. And I just don't feel like I can sit down for 2-3 hours live streaming with him being okay in another room. Like, he's going to interrupt a lot, and I don't know if that's going to be an enjoyable experience for you guys or me, especially if he's barking or being cheeky and I have to end the stream or something like that. I just want to wait until he's a little bit more settled in, and I'm sure you guys can understand that. So that's a little update with the live streams, just so you know. Maybe I should even just do a separate video about all of this. Anyway, that's enough. Let's get back to the build. Half of you guys are like, okay, I don't really care. I just clicked on this video because I want to watch a build. I don't really care about your personal life. Funny. Anyway, so this is the, this is pretty much the house. We've changed the floor plan a little bit upstairs, but really downstairs, it's very similar. I changed the corridor a little bit. And I took a little piece of the back of the house because I thought it looked a little odd. So I did make the back of the house sit flush. And yeah, I basically want this to look classy, their parents or their mum definitely furnished this place. Maybe whilst she knew her husband was having an affair, she was like, you know what, I'm going to focus all my energy on decorating the place and making it my own and making it beautiful for the girls. Maybe she even moved out for a little while and lived here with the girls whilst the affair was happening, something like that. So she really spent a lot of her money on this home, or a lot of the family's money. And I was thinking, I was like, I wanted to kind of be really beige and like really conservative and proper and really simple color palette. But we will actually come back to this lounge room in a little while because I thought it was just too beige and brown. And we're going to brighten it up a bit and actually put blue wallpaper in there, I think. And I think it looks a lot better in a little while. So don't worry, we're going to come back to this. But I think the entire build I was pretty happy with when I took the screenshots for the end of this video. And I thought, you know what, this is a cool build. So I'll make sure to upload it for you guys if you want to replace the existing house in the game. I have used items from a ton of different packs. Mostly I've used university items, but things like the curved archways, that is from Cats and Dogs. The fireplace is from Parenthood, I think. So there's lots of bits and pieces that if you don't have those packs, they won't download in your game and you'll need to replace them with other items. So just as a little FYI, I'll try and do some more like base game only builds maybe soon. And yes. And I loved this cabinet. This is like a dining room cabinet, and it actually, I was like, I have to fit it somewhere. I was trying to stuff it in the corner. I was trying to like put it near the front door. And in the end, I thought, you know what, it actually looks really cute just tucked underneath the staircase. You know, you could just pop under there, get all of your plates out, your fine china. I feel like their mum would definitely have fine china at this house. She just seems like a very proper lady to me. Whereas, you know what's really interesting? It's really interesting how everyone comes from such different families. Like, humans are just, they vary so much. We're all so different, especially all from different countries and places in the world. And families are just so curious to me. And my family, I wouldn't say we're a conservative family at all. My mom and dad are very, like, how do I explain them? They're extremely supportive of pretty much anything I wanted to do, which I think was a real blessing and really, really nice. And definitely were like, you know what? If you wanna end up making your own, I don't know, cranberry farm, you go for that dream, girl. You go grow those cranberries. I don't know why I use that example, but they were all about that. Whereas I hear about other people's parents who are like, okay, you must go to university. You must do this degree because we want you to do that. And when you finish that, you can do whatever you want. Like, other parents who are like, you have to move out this year, or parents who, I don't know, everyone's just really different. And I love that. And I love making stories in The Sims about different families that are different to my own as well. Like this kind of house, my family didn't have a whole heap of money at all. Like we wouldn't have multiple properties by any means or be able to furnish a whole other house. So this kind of idea of the mum being able to do all the decorating in here and wants her daughters to go to Brightchester where their father worked. Like it's fun for me to make those storylines. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make whilst rambling a lot. Also, I thought this kitchen could be really outdated and like green, but I was like, you know what? Nah, the mum would probably like it redone and fresh for the girls. So that's what I decided to do. These cabinets and counters are from Parenthood. I think they were probably the best counter update we got. Like these are probably the ones I've used the most. Actually, that's not true. I use these. I use the ones from, was it Backyard Stuff a lot, and Perfect Patio? Backyard, Perfect Patio. I get those two confused. Oh, and the Island Living ones I really love for modern builds too. But hoping for more counters in the future. I'm really curious to know what the next expansion or game pack will be for The Sims 4, because we've had all the obvious ones now. Like we knew from Sims 1, 2, and 3, we always had some kind of pets pack. like cats and dogs in The Sims 4, we always had a seasons. We always had a university. We always had like a celebrity one. And now I'm like, and supernaturals. And now I'm like, okay, we've done all of that in The Sims 4. What is next? What are they working on? Who knows? I have no idea. I want to know though. So I'm excited for whatever they're working on. I've just put some fairy lights around the place because I wanted to make it look a little bit more student friendly. And I put like a bathtub garden in the backyard because I thought, oh, maybe one of the girls planted that. Here we are revisiting the lounge room. Oh, that's right. I gave cream wallpapers with blue couches and a blue rug, not the blue wallpaper. I just think it looks a little warmer now. And that wallpaper is from Realm of Magic, I believe. And I actually love that wallpaper. I think it's so cute and homely. I'm not huge on wallpapers, but I just love that for this house, especially with the contrast of the white with the dark floorboards. Usually I try and match them, but I thought it looked nice, the contrast. There's just wallpapers galore in this house. Like the Pleasance mom loves wallpapers. And also, just so you know, I did make a little boo-boo. The sconces that I'm putting all around the house are from Realm of Magic, and I totally forgot they have like a magical flame inside of them burning, not a normal light bulb. So yeah, you're probably gonna want to replace those, and I need to replace those actually. And yeah, we're up to the next level of the house, which is where Lilith and my sim are going to be staying. So Lilith is going to have a red themed room. It kind of goes with her dark vampy theme. And all the bedrooms have fireplaces. I love the idea of old Victorian homes that have been upkept, renovated over time. However, the owners have kept the original fireplaces intact that were in bedrooms. Fireplaces were in bedrooms in a lot of older builds before heating, like electric heating or gas heating, was available. So you'd have the fireplaces in the bedrooms to keep you warm at night. So I've put fireplaces in each bedroom, and I just realized there's only one chimney. I should have added 2 more chimneys. Oh well. So the fireplaces are really nice, and here's another bathroom. So we have a downstairs bathroom and laundry. So if you have laundry day, there is a washing machine and dryer, which you'll see in screenshots. I think I cut that out, this footage, just to show on it a little bit. And then we have this shared bathroom upstairs, and then on the top level, Princess Angela has her own ensuite. Very fancy. And yeah, this is a very cream, all the bathrooms are very cream looking, and then Angela's is like green and white. We go for the minty greens. I think I'm really into green right now because of a really bizarre reason. This is how my brain works, okay? When I'm filming with Facecam, I use a green screen to be able to screen out my surroundings. So when I put my Facecam on the videos you guys watch, there's no background behind me. So if I wear green, I will lose my body parts because that's going to be cut out as well. So I can't ever wear green when filming. I have a blocked nose right now from hay fever. So now I'm going to sound like a weirdo. So now I have this newfound appreciation for the color green because I feel like it's a special occasion thing because I can't wear it all the time. So now I'm obsessed with green, and it's just the funniest mentality. Like, it's just funny how the brain can work sometimes. So yeah, there's going to be a green bathroom, but I'm into green right now. And I love this red bedroom, actually. I thought this was perfect for Lilith. And there's the fireplace in the corner. She's got the new red lamps. No, actually, those lamps are from Get Famous. I'm about to replace them with the university ones. And she's just stuck up like posters on the wall. She's definitely not as respectful or appreciative of the privileged life her parents have given her and them offering this home for her to stay in. She's like gonna graffiti the wall in her room in a second with a graffiti item from City Living, stick out posters with tape. They'll probably peel the paper off. Yeah, she's a little bit of a handful, Lilith, but she means well. So there's the graffiti on her wall that she's just put up. That wallpaper is probably vintage or something. And she's just like, I don't care. Skateboards on the wall as well, I thought were kind of cool. And then there's a little backyard bit that just has like a juice keg, a couple of bins that can be knocked over in rage if they do bad on an exam. And then this room is our room for Florence, my sim, who I created for the Let's Play. And at first I was like, let's go purple. Let's go with some purple colors. And in the end, I decided this university bed just wasn't working, or the bedside table. And I just wasn't feeling the purple because there was no curtains. I felt like we're really going particularly well. So once we go through this purple struggle, we then choose one of the more old-fashioned university beds, and that bed is yellow, and then we kind of change the entire room to suit the bedspread. I often find I kind of go with one object color and then redesign the rest of the room to kind of go with that object. Usually it's a rug. I'll just redesign everything to look good with the rug. Right now I'm trying to make everything work with the green bed, and eventually we're going to get to the yellow swatch. So you can see this room's really going through a lot of changes right now. I liked the yellow bed though for some reason. I don't know, it looked like something the Pleasant Mum would pick, I think, for a guest room. And they had this spare room for a friend to stay in. So yeah, they were able to offer it to Florence after she met Angela and was kind of obsessed with her at uni. So that's pretty cool. It's a new uni fireplace. I actually love that fireplace design. It's very old-fashioned looking and classic and a little bit bougie. So I love that. Oh, you know what? I should have added the gas wall heaters from Vampires. That would have been kind of cool as well and made it look a little old-fashioned too, and like it had changed over the years a little bit. But I guess the fireplaces are still working, so that's all good. We have a more newer desk that's being put in here. Maybe Florence needed to buy the desk and desk chair, so it doesn't really suit the rest of the house. And right now I'm leaving a lot of the room blank because I knew when she moved in, Florence has a habit of stealing her roommate's things from dorms. Like when she moves out, she steals her roommate's stuff so she can sell it to survive as a uni student. So I knew she was going to bring in a whole heap of stolen objects. So I decided to keep the room pretty blank. You'll see how she decorated it in the screenshots or in the Let's Play. And this desk I was placing down here because I thought Lilith needed a space to study because she doesn't have a desk in her room. In the end, we're going to pop this on the upper level, I think, because it fits in a little bit more nicely and we have the space for it when we move upstairs. So that's all good and well. So moving upstairs, I did change this floor plan quite a bit. The staircases were not working for me originally. And Angela's room is just beautiful. Oh, that's right. Her room was the blue room. I remember now. I wanted the carpet to look a little bit older. That's why we have a little cream carpet. Like the carpet could probably be pulled up and replaced because it is a bit of an older home. And that's deliberate. I wouldn't typically choose a browny off-white carpet in newer homes. And yeah, Angela's room is just meant to look like a princess room. There's a fireplace up here. It's very pretty, very light, very bright. We've got these old, these are base game lights, I think, around the whole house that look like more old-fashioned fittings as well. So it's an older home. It's been lived in. It's gone through the decades. It's been kept really nicely. So that's all good and well. She has this little area over there where she'd read her textbooks probably by the fireplace and try and escape from Lilith's parties downstairs. And I really wanted to put artwork up that looked classic. And, you know, she'd probably play the piano. So she's got piano keys above her bed. She's got this studious image or diagram of the planets or the moon or something on the wall, so it kind of shows that she's more of a sim who enjoys science and logic skill. And at the end of the bed I was like, we need an ottoman because every princess has an ottoman at the end of her bed where her folded clothes or her coffee and tea gets placed on. So I put that in, and I love these new windows with University Life, actually. Oh, Discover University, how there's little handles on the windows, and I just think it looks so pretty. I can hear my puppy walking around the house right now, and I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna come in and say hello to us. In the next Let's Play part, if you guys are watching the Let's Play, I don't know if it's gonna sound really bad, but I filmed at 7 p.m, which is like his super hyper time. Between 7 and 8, he always does zoomies and like goes crazy. I don't know why. It's like he needs to disperse his energy before bed. So he, in the next part of the Let's Play, is going to be so loud, because I already filmed it today. It's going to be so loud, you're going to hear like in the background and him like chewing on stuff. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it's not too irritating, because I haven't checked the footage yet. So I apologize in advance if it's not so good. My goal is, hopefully he's gonna calm down in time, so he'll be able to just like chill and sleep while I film. But I don't know, you can't control your pets. It's just like The Sims 4. You cannot control them. You gotta take care of them and hope that guide them and hope that they, I don't know, just chill out at some point. So cute though. I love puppies. Trying to cherish this moment, even though at times it's frustrating. If you guys have had puppies, you probably understand, because at times you're like, oh my God, you're crazy. Why are you doing this? And then you're like, the next day, you're like, oh my God, I love you. Never grow up. It's quite funny. So this is Angela's ensuite. Just pop it in the toilet paper, all of that good stuff. Oh, I went to the supermarket the other day and I found my favorite toilet paper, my very comfy toilet paper, very soft on the tushy. I found that, and now I found it in an extra long, okay? I'm lactose intolerant. I go through a lot of toilet paper. I try and save the environment in many ways, but when it comes to toilet paper, I'm sorry, but I am not helping the planet in that aspect. I apologize. Hey, Bowsy. Bowser's come into the room to say hello. Not sure if you can hear him, but he's here. And he's going to go to bed soon. Not under the desk, mister. Have to keep him away from under the desk, because I don't want him to get to the cables for his safety and my computer Mirage's safety. Do you want to go have a snoozy? Yes, good boy. Have a little snort near the mic. Good boy. Definitely past his bedtime, but he obviously wanted to come say hello. So yeah, we're pretty much getting to the end of the build now. We're getting into the screenshots. Oh, goodbye, Bowsy. He's gonna tear up my cushion on the floor. Oh no, he's gonna keep walking. Good boy. Sorry, I'm a little distracted in today's build. That puppy mum life. So yeah. Basically finishing up now. We're just about to jump into these screenshots, so let's jump into it. And here we go. This is the house before we renovated it, and this is it after, and also in winter, so it kind of looks more depressing. But imagine it in summertime. It would look really nice. Using the new doors, windows, we've got the bikes out the front there, and moving on indoors, the girls they're already in there. We have the magical lanterns, which really need to be replaced. But at least we can appreciate the grimy kitchen, you know, that uni house life where there's a little bit of extra mess and dirt in certain places. The little laundry there, the main bathroom downstairs with the clogged toilet, smelly hamper, hashtag that uni life, which I think is appropriate. This is our room with all of our stolen goods in there. We have the bathroom that we share with Lilith, and then Lilith's room with the graffiti. I love that room. I think that's my favorite bedroom for some reason. I don't really know why. I think because it's just darker compared to the rest of the house, so it's kind of fun. Upstairs where the desk is, Angela's room, that is very pure. you know, very, very fancy and almost a little bit, well, it is glamorous for a uni student. I mean, come on. And there's her green bathroom that I was telling you guys about. So yeah, floor plan for those of you guys on console who may want to rebuild it. If you can't get off the gallery, you can take a screenshot of those. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you so much. I love you, and I'll speak to you soon.